you yet, it will hit you at some point.
So, Universal Life, are you there? I know that he may have gone to get otherwise. Universal Life, are you there?
Peace, peace. Me and Wize on the line now.
Okay. Well, first, thank you, Universal, and hello there, my brother, Wize. So, Brother Wize, we're actually talking about you and talk to us a little bit about what keeps you going each day.
Basically, what keeps me going each day is, my knowledge of self. I have a strong sense of knowledge of self and seeing God within myself, and being a part of my way of life and culture. It gives me like a duty to constantly be a living example of righteousness, and so that's my motivation for my daily life.
Talk to us a little bit while we have you about what's the difference between the young man who was 21 and the man we see now?
It's a big difference. The man that I was, or the young man that I was, I was a real street-orientated individual who, was dealing with a lot of misdirection, a lot of anger, and, I was, like, deeply rooted inside of the street culture, which also was a lifestyle to me. And being led into here from that lifestyle, it gave me an opportunity to be able to go through a transformation by acknowledging what my true nature is supposed to be. Excuse me. So, the man that I am today is someone I recognize what accountability is, and sticking straight to being a righteous individual, doing the right thing regardless if somebody is watching you or not. That's the type of man I am today. And I understand those who come from that background as I did and living that life. So my motivation also is in being able to guide others from that lifestyle, because it hurts our community. I was a part of hurting my own community. I can see now more clear of how my actions were wrong, even though I knew my actions were wrong then to a degree, because my mother them and my parents them didn't teach me to live that way. It's just that my environment and the community is what, molded me into that type of thing. And so today, I see myself as more like a person with experience and knowing how to address those issues from both sides, from the side of the person that's living inside of that life, and also I became more educated into the political side of how these things are structured in a way that kind of like mold people into that lifestyle. And it's like almost predatory when they say the school to prison pipeline type of thing. If you can already say who is going to end up in prison from elementary school, then you're telling me that this is something that's being manufactured. It's like the pure part of, we consistently say, systematic racism or institutional racism. These things are not just by chance. So me, I don't make an excuse up for my acts. I take responsibility for the things that I did in my lifetime. But at the same time, I know it's other forces and other elements involved in manipulating a person through subliminal messages, through different ways, that you can influence a young person's mind and have them doing things that's against their own nature and to be self-destructive. So I've figured out how to address those type of things a certain way. And so that's why I see myself as being valuable to being back into society, because society don't gain nothing by keeping me in here any longer. However, society can gain from my presence being back out there because I have a lot of people who look up to me, and I only associate myself within my circle of friends with those who are living like me. And we all mostly came from that lifestyle, and we got changed. And most of us had that same type of influence with certain people. And with us collectively working together with people like the clergy, you know, ministers and different social institutions and people that stakeholders inside our community, with us collaborating together, it's a holistic approach that I see that can help solve a lot of the social ills that is existing right now when people is consistently speaking like Black Lives Matter, and which is true, yet the main thing I know we got to address is the black on black type of thing that goes on in our community. Like, nobody else have music that talk about killing themselves. And I understand because, well, I'm into hip hop as well. So it's like addressing certain things like that. And you got to have a certain type of character and swag to be able to attract a young street dude to be receptive to listening to what you got to say that could be contrary to something that he has a pleasurable attraction for, such as listening to music that talk about, I'll kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when you